welcome back to another video here in our corner of Maine. Thank you so much for your support on our last video. We shared a video of how we journeyed to where we are today, and that was a bit of a transparent video to film and to share, but we do it so that you can get to know us better, but we also hope that we're an encouragement to families to live intentionally and work together and just really analyze what's best for your family. And so thank you for your support on that video. If you're not sure what video I'm talking about, I will link it below so that you can go check it out. Today's video is going to be fun as well. We are going to share with you a little bit of our house transformation. We're in the middle of pricing out our next renovation, figuring out the labor and material costs. But before we get into our next one, we would love to share with you the journey of how we transformed our master bedroom and bathroom. It was about 1.5 years ago that we did this. We transformed it from being a little bit outdated and not the best use of space, and we made something that works really well for us and we have been absolutely enjoying. So this is in no way to brag about what we have or what we're able to renovate, but Ben and I love to watch these sorts of videos of people transforming spaces and putting their personal touch on it. So if you have an interest in this, keep watching and you'll see how we transformed this space, the before, during, and the after. So let's get right into it. Though we only transformed our master bedroom and bathroom so far, we moved some walls out into the rest of the house. So it definitely affected the way it looks from the rest of the house. So we're gonna start out here. Our home was built right around 1900, the original shell of it, but it has been added onto and changed and transformed so many times throughout the decades that the layout got to be a little bit odd. And truthfully, there's several spots in our house that it's really not the best use of space. And so in this first renovation, we kind of, in 2 spots, we tackled the layout and made it more effective. So let's start right here. This is right where you step up into our kitchen and into the rest of the house from the front room. Right here, we used to have a double panel door system that was our pantry. It was essentially a large closet. And then we had another double door section here, which was a coat closet. And in between this mirror and the closet, we had a dead-end hallway, which led to a window on the exterior wall, which is sort of a prime example of how the space wasn't being used very well. We eliminated the pantry because we have plans of putting a pantry on the other side of the kitchen, and we brought this closet to be just a single door coat closet, and this is the closet to our basement. So as you come around the corner there, Ben installed this propane stove that was in the home when we moved in, and here are our stairs, which we have not finished. This gate system is all due to Weston being mobile, but we have some pretty good reasoning that we don't want to finish these stairs off until the upstairs is renovated and so that the treads don't get worn down and ruined. We transformed this section of the house. Right here used to be another dead-end hallway, and it was just a poor use of space. So this is now our master bedroom closet. And let's head into the bedroom. In the bedroom, one of the most noteworthy things we did was redo the floors from this laminate here to this vinyl planking. We absolutely love it. It is a little bit barn board like. It does have mill lines. If you get down nice and close, you can see the texture in the floor, so it kind of hides dirt and dust pretty well. And it just adds that warmth in the wood texture that we just love. It's also waterproof, so we're going to be putting that through the rest of our house. One of our goals in this renovation was to eliminate the warm tones and the yellow tones that was in this section of the home. And so we did that by lightening the walls, but we also took out the trim around the windows and transformed them from a dark stain to this cream color. We also replaced the windows, and we were very intentional about trying to elongate the feeling of the ceilings. Due to the renovations in this house throughout the years, the floors were actually lifted at one point, and so our ceilings are only 7'1". And I ordered really tall windows, had the sills really nice low to the ground. I believe they're only 21 inches off the ground. And that kind of gives the illusion that the ceilings are taller than they are. and brings a lot more light in. Weston loves to stand at the sills and look out the window. And we'll slowly be putting these windows throughout the rest of the house as well. Now this window was actually previously a little bit to the right of where it is now. We moved it to the left so that when you're looking at the house from the exterior, all the windows are lined up and symmetrical. And we plan to reside the house someday, so we desired for it to look symmetrical. And just overall, I feel like this room is so much lighter than it was before. On this wall, which was previously a blank wall with that dead-end hallway behind it, Ben and I built some barn doors together, and we absolutely love how they turned out. We bought the track system on Amazon and the handles at an antique shop local. We're not the type that need a large closet by any means. We're not much for clutter or excessive amounts of things, so I definitely have a pet peeve of a dark closet though, so we had the electrician wire it up with some nice lights, and it's just pretty basic and straightforward. Ben built the built-in system that I wanted for our baskets, and it works really well for us. This wall is the wall that previously held our double door closet, but we eliminated that since we put the closet off to the side here. And this is the wall that now holds our bed, and this is the headboard that Ben made me for a wedding present. He surprised me on our wedding night with it, and it's just a really precious piece to us. And this doorway now leads to our master bathroom directly, but it used to lead to the hallway that ran between the bathroom and the bedroom. So we had two entrances to our bedroom here, the current one, and then this was formerly another entrance. The reason the layout is a little bit odd is because our bedroom actually used to be the living room for the home. So it kind of makes sense to have two entrances to a living room, but to a master bedroom it certainly doesn't. So now this leads directly to our master bathroom. We decided to not have a door between our master bedroom and bathroom. It's just our private space and no one else is in here, and we just figured the door would be in the way more than it was actually helpful. So just the linen closet there. Over here might seem like a little bit of a dead space and some wasted space, but we actually plan to put a tub in here, and the water pipes are right behind that sheetrock in the wall, ready to go. We honestly just didn't know what type of tub we wanted to do, and so we'll probably figure that out and get that done within a year. Onto our shower. This is a 5x5, and this was definitely a portion of the house that we wanted to invest in, and we have absolutely loved it. The design of it is a little bit different than I would have done had I known some information. We designed this half wall to have glass on it, and then we would have a glass door. But when we got it, we realized, and we hadn't yet had the glass installed, we realized, wow, we don't need the glass. There's no water spray happening. And so we ended up not ordering glass, and we just have this very open concept shower. Had I known that, I never would have done that vent hole right there. I might get that sheetrocked in sometime in the future, just so that it doesn't look odd from the outside. But overall, we've been super happy with it. We take Weston's tub and we put it just in the bottom here, and then we use that shower head to wash him, and it's wonderful. We're absolutely loving it. As we were planning this renovation, I was struggling with feeling like the tile was such a modern look, and that's not the style of our home at all. So we decided to, instead of doing the cream trim in here, do the dark stain provincial trim. Ben is still going to trim in this mirror for me with the dark stain as well, but I feel like it just brought the warmth in here and eliminated any modern feeling that tile can sort of bring. Overall, we more than doubled our space in our bathroom here, and we've been so pleased with it and how it turned out, and just it's a more effective use of the space. Well, there you have it. That is how we transformed our master bedroom and bathroom. That's how we made a better use of the space. We eliminated those dead-end hallways. We brought some lightness and brightness to this space through the colors and the new windows, and we enjoyed the design process. It's a lot of work trying to get everybody lined up, and Ben did a lot of the electrical himself. He did a lot of the finish work himself, and then we also got to do the fun pieces like those barn doors together. We enjoy working together. We typically have the same ideas and get right on board with each other, so It's fun, and we're excited to start the next phase this summer, and we'll definitely be documenting and sharing that process with you as we slowly put our thumbprint on every single piece of this house and make it truly our own. So it's time for us to go get cleaned up, and we're gonna head to town to have some dinner with friends.
Okay, so we just got done with dinner, and we were actually there for over 3 hours, but we had a great time. We had a lot of great conversation with our friends.
Yeah, we have a really good group of friends, a really good community that way.
Yeah.
And I would just encourage you, if you don't have a good community of friends who are going to speak truth and be uplifting,
It's so important.
that you need to seek those sorts of people out. Yeah.
And with where we live quite a bit of a ways away from everybody. We live pretty rurally. My job kind of demands a lot of hours from me, so we have to put a little bit more effort into seeing them, but it's worth it. It's worth putting the effort in.
Yeah, it might sound so impersonal to like schedule your friendship time or, you know, plan get-together so far in advance, but honestly, the intentionality behind that is crucial for our lifestyle.
Yeah.
But it's also just so very worth it. Like, if you have these good friendships you want to invest in, it's worth planning, and then they're investing in our lives right back. So,
absolutely.
yeah. Now, of course, we have these common interests that bring us together, and we're in the same stage of life with young kiddos.
We're also very different in our careers and just our way our personalities. Yeah.
And for us girls, our personalities are really different, but our values are all the same, and we're kind of all on this motherhood journey. And so we just had really good conversations, the girls and I did, and just talking about the journey of motherhood. And I just find those girls really refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just so very thankful for them.
So am I. It's a great group of people we have.
Yeah. So happy birthday to our friend Gabby.
Yes, happy birthday.
30th birthday. And she's like ready to tackle it too, which is fun. She's not like dreading her 30th, so yeah, pretty fun. All right, it's time to go get Weston boy.
Yep.